Hello and welcome to my presentation about a service department business plan, which I will be pitching to the owner of the dealership that we will be operating a service department in. To start out, there are many different ways and possibilities for running a service department. A lot of times it really depends on the personnel and the type of dealership. But for this scenario, we do have a 10 technician department, and I will be putting together the service department in a way that we know will be successful, it'll be profitable, and it will be productive, and it will blow away all the competition. So in order to service this 10 technician service department, it's important to have a good and well-functioning support staff. After a lot of research and gathering a lot of information, I concluded that this is going to come down to 3 service writers, a shop dispatcher, a porter, a shuttle driver, service cashier, a warranty administrator, a parts driver, and the service manager. So with those people in place working together and collaborating to service and repair vehicles, we realized that the most critical element here is going to be a good set of processes and procedures. We expect all employees to follow these, and our training program will ensure that they are able to succeed with these procedures in place. Customers that call for appointments will be politely counseled, added to the appointment log. When they enter the building, they'll be greeted by the advisor or the porter. The advisor will always perform a full vehicle walk around and then conference with the customer and write them up. So the purpose of that is to generate a repair order, which authorizes the company to perform repairs and test drive the vehicle legally. Once the repair order is generated, we will have the shop dispatcher take the work, and he'll be in charge of assigning it to a technician, and then he will be the one that streamlines and ensures proper communication between the technician and the advisor. So now that we have a basis for how this department is going to function, it's important to know where the industry is going. As of right now, hybrid technology is pretty big. It's very competitive among all the major automotive manufacturers. With Chrysler, we have the Pacifica, the Fiat 500 being switched over to hybrid technology as an option since 2017. It's a zero emissions vehicle, and they're very popular in urban areas, and they're growing in popularity nationwide. The other system that's hybrid related would be the low voltage hybrid stuff, which is like 48 volt systems that use assisted generators, things of that nature to help increase the power and reduce emissions of vehicles. Another big thing is turbocharged vehicles, and these are here obviously for reduced emissions and increasing the vehicle's power to weight ratio, which does decrease the amount of fuel that's consumed in comparison to the power output. These are also obviously used in Cummins diesel and the Eco diesel, which are the 2 diesel engines that Chrysler utilizes right now. 2 other big factors are autonomous vehicles. We have cybersecurity, GPS technology, adaptive cruise, self-park. We've seen come out with Hyundai, connected mobility, and proving grounds in places that are testing this stuff out. We also have AI, which we believe to be the future. These are not limited to, but a lot of them involve adaptive high beams, self-park, self-driving, so on and so forth. So with all this in mind, it's going to be imperative to have some high-quality technicians that are able to solve complex to diagnose vehicles. So just a basic, now that we have kind of understood where the industry is going, we'll talk about just the department functionality in general. We're going to have a service manager who's going to be in charge of overseeing all the operations, all the personnel decisions, all the hiring and firing, and then payroll, and dealing with any customers that need counseled by a manager. Next in line is going to be the 3 advisors and then the warranty administrator. The warranty administrator is in charge of processing warranty claims, ensuring that new warranty procedures and policies are explained to all the staff in the service department. Also in charge of digital imaging claims and having that communication line between the manufacturer and the department to ensure warranty claims are getting filed properly. Next, we're going to have a porter and a parts driver and a service cashier. Those individuals are going to be responsible for making sure that all members of the department have the parts they need, they have the supplies and equipment they need, and responsible for light kind of work and duties around the service department. And the cashier will be in charge of the transactions when the customers come to pick up their vehicles, as well as picking up vehicles from the lot and pulling them around and running them through the car wash if need be. Our style, you're going to have a shop foreman who's going to oversee the service technicians, and his job is going to kind of integrate how the dispatcher operates and make sure that quality control is being looked at, and we have good quality control, and that we're making sure there's a comeback log and technicians are they understand if there's a repeat repair, the proper process for going about that. For the pay plans of this department, the service advisors are going to be paid a base salary of $500 per week and then 8% commission on monthly gross sales. This is going to ensure a competitive nature in the drive, eager to sell work and treat the customers properly. We are also going to incorporate a CEI bonus, which will be a bonus provided to the advisors for customer satisfaction over 90%. Service technicians, we're going to have as many well-trained technicians as we can, but we expect to have about 3 A-level technicians and 3 B-level technicians, and then 3 C-level technicians, and then an express. We'll start the service technicians out at $22 per flat rate hour, and that will increase with experience. The flat rate system is a reward-based system for productivity and speed for technicians, meaning they will be paid hours based on the amount of hours each job pays. So if for example, a brake job pays an hour and a half labor, the technician will get paid an hour and a half regardless of if it takes them 10 minutes or if it takes them 3 hours. So this will encourage quickness and effective work out of our service technicians. Our express technicians, who will be doing light maintenance and oil changes, they'll be paid $12 an hour hourly. Our porter will be paid $12 per hour hourly. Our dispatcher will be $12 an hour plus $50 bonus per week per technician over 100% efficiency, meaning how efficient the technicians are. Hours worked, hours turned equation that will tell us how efficient the technician is. We shoot for 150%, but anything over 100% will be acceptable. And then there's a $250 per week bonus if the fixed first visit rate is over 90%. The fixed first visit, of course, is repairing and satisfying the customer the first time, and that's imperative to the success of our service department. Our parts driver and our cashiers are paid $12 an hour, and our warranty administrator will be paid $18.50 per hour. So that concludes the service department and our pay plans. Again, this is going to be a well-organized system, and it's going to be simple yet effective, and we believe this will be the